Hi Flosstube, I'm Nicole Buckeye Stitcher. Welcome back to my channel. This is my end of November, December update for 2018. I've got quite a few things to show. I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot to show between now and the end of the year, so this may be my last video for 2018. I'm going to talk about some plans for the rest of the year and into 2019. This is a milestone video for me. December 2018 marks 2 years since I've been making Flosstube videos. If you watched my first video, it is pretty funny. It's very dark. I talk really fast. I say a lot. I also gave you all the reasons why I said I was never going to do a Flosstube video. And now I can't believe it's 2 years of making videos. This is also the marking of 3,000 subscribers, which again, if you watch that first video, I didn't ever think I was going to get to 3,000. So thank you to everybody who has liked and subscribed and left comments over the past 2 years. Welcome to, I've had quite a few new subscribers in the past month or two, so welcome to you. I selfishly started making Flosstube videos because I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to see if I would connect with anybody. I wanted to see how many people would watch. It's been really, really fun. I'm going to try and cut down on the ums. They just happen without you even realizing it, right? Okay, so let's talk about some things. So I received a few gifts already. I have one little sweet thing from Jen Reagan at Jen's Stitching Niche. She sent me a very cute little Thanksgiving small. I don't have any Thanksgiving small, so this is my first one. And she finished this all herself, and it's adorable. I love the little finishing trim that she put on. So this will inspire me to create some more Thanksgiving smalls so I can have a little, I need a bowl. I don't have a dough bowl. I have a few baskets that would be usable, and so my goal for 2019 is to make some smalls, Christmas and Thanksgiving. All of my Christmas smalls I end up having made into ornaments, and so I've decided that not all of them have to be ornaments, although I'm excited to hang all the ornaments that I have. I would like to start making some of them into smalls and just kind of put them in a little bowl or basket. So that's one thing I received. I also got a very sweet card yesterday from Melanie Smith at Melanie Yarns and Threads. If you don't watch her videos, head on over. She also sent a cute little handmade Christmas tag ornament. This little tree, very, very cute. She also sent a note in this that she sent quite a few of these out to some Flosstubers that she watches and that she has made a connection with. And I know there's I don't know if it's a tag or whatever it is on Instagram going around to find 10 new Flosstubers. So if you head on over to Melanie Yarns and Threads, she is going to do a video next week, I believe, showing the tags that she sent out and who she sent them to. And so that could give you some inspiration for some new people to watch if you are looking for some new Flosstubers for 2019. KraftinKris, my friend Chris up in Canada, watch her videos if you haven't. She's got 3 or 4 out so far, I think. She messaged me the other day and asked who my favorite Flosstubers were because she was looking for some new people to watch. And I said, I can give you a list of international and American if you would like, because I have lots of favorites everywhere. So there's that. I received a very sweet gift from Diana at It Is Kismet. She made me some project bags with this super cute elf fabric. So she sent me a tall one. I really like the tall ones. So the pattern can go in like this, so you can get a taller pattern in. And then she sent me a fabric with a little matching smalls. I love the small one for little ornaments and small projects. So thanks, Diana. Okay, and I've gotten a few Christmas cards already that I thought I had with me, but I don't know what I did with them. So thank you to Dina, Half Stitch Cross Stitch, and Cindy from Cindy's Cross Stitch for being super early with your Christmas cards. I usually am pretty early with mine, but I haven't gotten to that just yet. Okay, so I have a couple finishes. Shocking that I had some finishes between now and my last video. I finished my mom's Santa. So this is Kanikis, Here Comes Santa Claus. So there he is in all his green glory. I love him. He definitely looks more green now that everything is finished. Oh, he kind of looks cool with the lights coming through. So I don't know how we're going to finish this. I usually, when I gift things to my mom or my sister, give them a gift card to the place that they frame to let them finish it however they want. I have seen some finishes in other ways with this. So one of the ladies that I stitch with finished hers onto a book with some really primitive finishing touches. So I don't know why I keep holding this up. So I may consider showing my mom a picture of that and seeing what she thinks, because she can't hang everything, right? So we'll see what she wants to do with that. I finished one of the SALs that I'm participating in. So it's the Cottage Garden Samplings Peace on Earth SAL. And I decided halfway through the flowers that I really didn't care for the whole piece. I just liked the cardinal. And once I saw Melanie at Yarns and Threads do hers, she did all 4 parts. So I don't have the original pattern. There's the cardinal, there's a house, there's a part that says Peace on Earth, and then these little primitive flowers. And she finished all of hers as 4 different smalls. And when I saw her cardinal, I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the cardinal and finish him into a small. So I think this will be my first small that's not an ornament. And I have said the word small so many times, it's kind of driving me crazy. I changed all of the colors because, of course, I did. And so when I did that, I picked reds that I thought went well together, but didn't necessarily contrast a whole lot. And so you can't see the pattern in the cardinal as much as you could in the original because I didn't care for the lightest color. So there is a little bit of a Quaker pattern in the body of the cardinal, but you just can't see it as well because I didn't choose such drastic colors. And if you want to know what colors I used, let me know. I don't remember, but I do have them written down on the pattern. I changed the color for the branch and one of the pine cones, and I really like it. This is Old Covered Bridge, I believe, but I can't remember if it's Classic Colorworks or Gentle Art. I think it's Classic Colors, Gentle Art. And I thought about taking out this pine cone because this was the called for DMC, and then I just wanted to be done with it, so I just left it. And I didn't, there's some snowflakes here. I didn't put the snowflake in. I think he's really sweet. I'm happy he's done because I can say I have 1 of 3 of my SALs finished. I'm not doing well with the SALs, but as we say, hashtag I don't do SALs. Come here. We'll talk about this later, but here's the baby. That's part of the reason why the Christmas tree is not decorated because these little terrorists are going to be in it. Okay, my last finish was an impromptu start and finish last weekend. We do a Secret Santa exchange at work, and one of the technicians whose name I got is very crafty, and so she will appreciate handmade things, and so I made her one of the little sleds. This is Gingerbread Sleds is what this is called by Foxwood Crossings, and this is the little gingerbread house. So it's stitched on gold perforated paper with all the called for colors, except I changed the light blue to the dark blue in the background. I think it pops a little bit better. And I don't care for light blue for Christmas, personally. So that's that. That is finishes. And I guess technically I can say I have a fully finished item. I have one whole purchase. It is my first issue ever of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. And I don't do punch needle, so half of these patterns I won't use, but honestly, for the cost of the magazine, which was $15 US, there's 3 cross-stitch patterns in here that I will definitely do, so I feel like it definitely is worth my money, and it smells good. I love the smell of new magazines and new books, or going into a paper supply or office supply store. Wow, that's a good smell. Okay, so these are the patterns that I enjoyed. So this is Snowbirds by Kanikis, so the same person. Oh my gosh, I'm so much out of practice. Okay, this is the same person who did my snowman. She did a little bird scene. I ordered this fabric from her. So she does patterns. She does her own fabric. I'll put her website below if you haven't checked it out, and it's right here, kanikis.com. And this one's cute. I don't know if I'll do it. Somebody gifted me one from last year that's a Halloween one, which I think is really, really cute. I don't know if I care for that one. Okay. This one's really cute, but it's punch needle. But it's cute with the little cardinals. I don't need another hobby. I briefly mentioned to Kathleen at Kathleen's Trodden Trail that I was interested in doing a needlepoint ornament that I saw on Etsy, but I was shocked at the cost of the canvas, and I get that they're hand painted, but you cover it up. So she sent me one that she had a little canvas ornament that she wasn't going to use so I could practice before I sent my money, and I think I'm probably going to like it because it's all tent stitched, so it just seems like it flows faster. But that is an expensive hobby. All hobbies are expensive, right? That's the point. Not the point, that's just, it's a luxury. Okay, where are the others? This one's cute. This is from Nikki's Creation Christmas Village. That's cute with the little houses. I like this magazine because every other one is a cross stitch. So punch needle, cross stitch, punch needle, cross stitch. This snowman is cute from Teresa's Primitive Treasures. I think he'd just be cute by himself, maybe. I don't know if I need to do the other parts. Vana has an awesome tutorial in here for a way to use your Little House Needleworks finishes. So it's just pages and pages of the detail of how to finish that. Almost done. This one I love. This is Wintry and Woodsy by Open Road Abode Needleworks. She's an Ohio designer. I love it. That little deer is so stinking cute. I love him. I think I would do that all like that, but I also think he would be cute by himself as an old little ornament or a small. Okay, I think, oh no, last one. So yeah, 3 for sure I want to do. The Open Road Abode, Nikki's Kanikis, and then this one is by the Primitive Hare, and this is her own fabric, so it's Let It Snow, but all these snowflakes are not stitched, it's printed on the fabric, so I may have to order that fabric. And I probably will change the color of the house to a red. Okay, that is my only purchase since our last meeting. Okay, I have one thing to show you. This is a finish from years ago. I don't think I've showed it before, but if I did, it's been a whole year, so I'll just refresh your memory. So this is an Alessandra Adelaide. This is one of her Christmas balls. I don't remember which one that I stitched. I also don't remember what red this is, but I did it all in the same color. It is a DMC. It is not a variegated floss. I don't know if I knew about variegated flosses then. This was one of the first things I stitched on linen, and I was probably a nervous wreck about just the linen itself. And I didn't change colors. Okay. Let's talk about what's going to happen in 2019. So in the middle of January, I go to Keepsake Stitch Away Retreat. It is at Houston Woods State Park in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. And it is 4 days of nothing but stitching and eating, if you want it to be. There's no classes, there's no exchange. There's just stitching and eating and napping whenever you want to. So I usually get quite a bit done. I usually go with a goal. Last year, my goal was Halloween, so I started that Halloween pumpkin that had the hat that I showed a video or two ago. I finished a couple other Halloween-related things that were small and already started. So I started thinking about what I want to do for this stitch away, and I decided that I'm going to take all of my projects that I currently have going and see how much I can get done on them, because the number of projects that I have is a little overwhelming for me, and I want to be able to start some fabulous new things in 2019, and I can't do it if I just keep piling up and piling up, because the clutter is starting to make me crazy. So I'm going to show you all of the projects that I currently have going on. Some of these you may not have seen. Some of these you haven't seen for a while because I forgot about them and haven't worked on them since like some of my first videos. So let me grab the stack. Oh, do you want to talk about kittens? Okay, so we're keeping all the cats. Mama cat and her 3 babies. I had no plans to keep these kittens. I was not ready to have any animals. Brian and I keep talking ourselves out of any animal that seems to present itself to us. And I was not attached to these cats. The plan of taking them back to Rosa is the name of the client who I was fostering, if you want to call it that. So my plan was to take all these cats back to her when they were big enough to be adopted, and I was fine with that. So we had some communication, and we agreed that having them at my veterinary hospital was going to get them a lot more sight. People would see them more at a vet hospital than just posting them on her. She doesn't even do Facebook, but in the network of people that she rescues with. Fine. We have a little room that we could keep them in that's isolated from the rest of the hospital because they were young and had only, gotten one set of vaccines so far. And then we could post signs on the clinic. We could talk to clients about them. We put them on our Facebook page. They were there. People wanted to see them. Fine. I left them there on a Monday, came home and thought, there are no cats here in it. It's quiet. I don't have to feed anybody. I don't have any litter boxes to change. I went to work on Tuesday and said hi to them, and I was like, I don't know if they seem happy in this little room, but it's fine. And then I was off Wednesday, and one of the technicians was sending me pictures all day of these little kitten faces, these sad little kitten faces. And that's when it started. I just felt awful that they weren't at my house and they were at that little room in the clinic with noises they hadn't heard, smells they hadn't smelled, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I put too much human emotion on this situation. Okay, so then I was just going to keep the little black and white boy kitties. Well, the babies are all boys. The little black and white boys, because I love black and white kitties. When we decided we were ever going to get cats, I knew I wanted two because I always had two. It's fun to have two. But I liked Mama's face, and she had kind of been passed around from home to home and put back outside and had more kittens. And it's sometimes hard for adult cats to get adopted. Kittens get adopted much quicker, so I thought maybe I'll just keep her. But then I couldn't separate her and Gray Baby because Gray Baby loves his mommy. So I told Brian he needed to talk me out of keeping 4 cats because that was just ridiculous to keep 4 cats. And he said, why? You're a grown-up. Keep 4 cats if you want. Well, okay, so then back and forth for days, keeping them all, keeping 2, not keeping any because really I didn't want any cats. I still don't want any cats. I had a very good home for Mama and Gray Baby. They were going to go together, and I was fine with that. And then I brought all the kittens home because I spayed Mama, and I left her at the office for a few days so that they would stop mauling her. And all 3 boys play so sweet together, and they snuggle and sleep together. And so I just decided I was going to keep them all. Because I'm a veterinarian and I'm a grown-up, and if I want to keep all 4 cats and be a crazy cat lady, then so be it, right? Well, then that made me crazy to think about having all the litter boxes. And so I've gone back and forth for like 2 weeks about whether or not I should keep all these cats or not, but I just can't give them up. I'm just being selfish. I can't give them up. I have the room for them. It is an affordable thing for me as a veterinarian. They love each other. So now I have 4 cats. And no, they don't have names. Don't send me names. Everybody wants to give me names, and I'm overwhelmed with names. Brian and I can't agree on names. I want cute stuff, and he wants goofy stuff. So we're going to have to name them. The babies are 10 and a half weeks old. I kind of feel like they're never going to know their names anyways because there's 4 of them. But that's part of why the tree's not decorated, because I'm waiting for somebody to launch into it. So far, they've just kind of jumped around the bottom of it. They haven't seemed all that interested in it, but I still don't want to put valued heirloom ornaments on it. So I think I'm just going to put all my cross-stitch ornaments on it and see what happens. This year is going to be a practice year. So we have 4 cats. Okay, here is what I'm going to work on at Stitch Away. We'll see how many things I actually get worked on. Okay, number 1 is Primrose Needleworks Autumn in New York. This is how far I am right now. She is very cute. I'm going to have to put all this back. Oh, that's another thing. So we've slowly been letting the cats come up from the basement where they were when they were wee little babies. And I have to shut the room to my cross-stitch room because it is affectionately known as the Temple of Doom because there's just stuff everywhere because it's just a cluttered mess. And when I had my old men kitties, they didn't care about the needles and the threads. They would sit on my lap and I would happily stitch and they would never bother anything. So I was afraid that letting all these cats into that room would just be opening me up for all kinds of problems. But I have gradually let them go in there and they don't seem to care about the floss and stuff. Probably because there's so much crap in there. They're overwhelmed with how many things are in there. Okay, this is, I don't have a picture of this. This is my Russian cat. It's one of the sort of full coverage things I've started. This is as far as I've gotten. I really like this. I want to finish it, but it is very frustrating to me because I feel like I'm not making any progress. The other one is the hedgehog sow that I'm doing with Gerald, and I forgot to bring it down. I have made progress on that. I know I have because I've crossed off boxes, but when you look at it, it doesn't look like any progress. So this is another one that I can't show you the picture of because I just have, oh yeah. This is one that I bought years ago to make for Brian into a little tiny ornament. It's the Statler and Waldorf from The Muppet Show. He loves those guys. I was doing it over one to try to make it small and make it into an ornament. And then I think I got mad at him once and quit doing it. And then I showed it to him and he was like, I don't want that. I don't like the cross stitch. This is as far as I got. I feel like I should finish it now just because it was 1/1. And I want to say that I did a full 1/1. Can you see it? Yeah, he's cute. So we'll see about that. He's low on my priority list for sure because now I have no one to give it to. Okay. Next is the other sow that I'm participating in. It's the 'Tis the Season Cardinal. And I would be stitching on this now, except that I need to change one of the greens again. Of course I do, because I don't change colors. Change all the colors. The one that I picked for the really yellow, to replace the really yellow one, is too close to one of the other colors that I'm using that was called for, and I just haven't had the desire to do that. So I need to get back on that one, but I do want to get that one done. I like it. I just need to find a third green. This is, so 2 years ago, I did a sort of Stitch Mania thing where I did, like, I don't know, 7 ornaments. Yeah, I did 7 ornaments, so I would have one ornament finish a month. Yeah, that didn't happen. And I started this thing, and I hated the colors, and I was going to send it to somebody who said they wanted it, and they would finish it, and they never responded back to me. So if you want this, I don't know why you want this, let me know. But I think I'm going to redo it and just change the colors because that's what I do now. That's what it looks like. It's really cute. I love a hedgehog. So I guess that would be considered a start because I'm not going to finish that one. Another ornament that I started in 2016 that I never finished. This is a Riolis kit. I did more than I thought I did. I did the front and the back. I just need to do his little legs and put them together. Huh, how cute is that? This little bag. All you're doing is just like whip stitching around the edge to put them together, but I just didn't do it. Oh, I even did some of his little feet. Here's a shoe. Okay. Okay, this is one that I started at Stitch Away 2 years ago. This is a Sue Hillis Goodnight. And this is as far, oh, I thought I was farther than this. Just that. I'd like to make some good progress on that. Although I feel like that's not going to be enough fabric, huh? We'll see. All right, this is one that I started years ago. I know I showed it in one of my first videos. I was so gung-ho about it, and I have not gotten anywhere on it. It's beautiful. It's called Homeward Trail in Winter. It's from the Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine, January 2012. That's what it looks like. This is as far as I've gotten. And I have no idea which way is up. It could be like that. It could be like that. I know at one time I had a needle minder on here to show me which way was north. There is no needle minder on here. Part of the reason why I quit this is I was trying to work on this at Stitch Away one year, and it's way too busy, and so I just got frustrated. The other frustrating thing is that one of the white in the snowflake is the DMC, the silky stuff. What is it called? It's awful. It frays as soon as you cut it. I couldn't get it in my needle, let alone stitch with it. What is it called? Satin. Ugh, the DMC satin was awful. So I bought some silk to just kind of have a different texture because the rest of it's DMC. The other problem with it is that the pattern is colored, and so it's really busy and hard to see in the center. This center part, the pattern's colored, so it's really busy and hard to see, so I photocopied it to make a working copy, and it just kind of all blends together. I can't get it to copy very well. I may have to just start over because I don't know where I am. Anyway, I would like to get work done on this. Having said that, I just said I tried to work on this at Stitch Away and it didn't go very well. So this may be one that doesn't get any time there. Or it may be something I work on my time by myself. I like to go for a short period of time during Stitch Away and sit by myself, not because I'm antisocial or because I'm an introvert. I just sometimes want it to be quiet. Oh, here's the I love stitching. That was the needle minder that was supposed to tell me which side was up. Okay, and is that it? That's it. So that is what I'm going to take to Stitch Away and see how much progress I can get on that. I'm going to have one start. And the reason I'm going to have one start is Kathleen from Kathleen's Trodden Trail showed this pattern, and I bought this pattern a year or two ago and haven't started it. So we're going to do a sal, hashtag I don't do sals, for the Mirabilia Winter in My Garden. There are 4 of these, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So we're going to start this January 1st or December 31st, one of those. And I'm going to take this and work on it at Stitch Away a little bit because Kathleen is coming to Stitch Away 2019. So I'm super excited about that. Can you hear all that madness? That is kittens jumping in boxes and paper because I've been ordering things for Christmas gifts and ordering things to keep kittens occupied, and they seem to just love the box. So we've got empty boxes everywhere for the next few days just to give them something to do. And then I'm going to get my house back in order, take back the house. Okay, so this is my 2-year anniversary month. I have hit 3,000 subscribers, so we need to do a giveaway. Yes? I'm going to leave this giveaway open until January 1st. How about that? I will do a quick video January 1st. Yeah, let's do that. That can be a quick video to give away the winner. I didn't think this through very well. I have no idea what to have you answer. Okay, the giveaway is going to be for either, your choice, either a $50 gift certificate to 123 Stitch or a $50 shopping spree that I will do for you at Keepsakes, my LNS. I've done it before. That seems to be a popular option, but if you would rather have a gift certificate to 123 Stitch to fill up things off your wish list or build a project that you have that you want to start in 2019, that's great. Either one. So I will draw one winner January 1st. I will make a video and draw the winner. Let me know. I don't want to make this Christmassy because that just seems too obvious and not everybody celebrates Christmas. Okay, let me know your favorite Christmas carol or your favorite winter activity, whichever you prefer, if you would like to be entered in the giveaway. All the same things, don't say giveaway, be over 18, blah, blah, blah. That is it, folks. That is my story for the end of 2018. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot between now and the end of the year. I may start working on some of these projects that I'm planning to take to Stitch Away, but I really want to get that Temple of Doom room into order, which means putting back a bunch of flosses, getting some patterns filed into the magical binders, throwing some stuff away, donating some stuff. Don't worry, I'm not throwing any patterns away. I just mean like that room that has other stuff in it besides cross stitch. It's where the computer room was. It's where the bookshelves are. It's like the catch-all room, so stuff in there needs to go. So I don't know how much stitching I'm going to do between now and the end of the year. I've got some holiday stuff to do, and I always look forward to 4 full days of stitching at Stitch Away, so I kind of want to save it up till I get there. So having said that, I will let you go. I will see you back in a few weeks for a giveaway. Hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday season. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I'm just thrilled that I'm over 3,000 subscribers and appreciate it so much. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.